How much do you think the cosmetic sector impacts on the environment? On average, each person, like me and you, uses 10 cosmetics a day. Each year, this sector produces 120 billion units of personal care products, most of which are packed in plastic. Can you imagine how large this amount is? With 1 year's products, you can fill 12 times the Empire State Building. These packagings, once the product is purchased, have an average life of 1 single month and then become waste. Today, only 9% of the plastic produced is recycled, and according to experts, by 2050, more than 12,000 metric tons of plastic, the equivalent of 5 Olympic-sized swimming pools, will end up in the sea due to poor waste management. These issues should concern all of us, but are the new generations who demonstrate to be more sensitive to climate change and environmental problems. In recent years, protests for a more sustainable world have raised more and more, involving 7.6 million of students in 2,500 cities around the world. It is thanks to this new awareness that the green cosmetics has recently increased to represent 15% of the entire sector, invoicing in Italy 1.6 billion euros in the last year. So what can be the solution for a more sustainable cosmetic sector? If we go back in time, when creams and conditioner were not present in our homes, people used to treat their bodies with natural products. In some countries, such as Africa, this still happens very often. Coconut oil, mango, avocado, or shea butter are completely natural products that have always been used as an all-in-one cosmetic, thanks to their countless properties. Worldwide, interest in these natural products is growing, and for this reason, we have decided to focus on it. Shea butter, a natural cosmetic with numerous benefits for the skin, is produced in an area of Northern Africa called the Shea Belt. It has always been women who deal with this artisan production, following traditional methods from the collection of walnuts to their processing to the sale of the finished product. Unfortunately, in Africa, the sale of this product is unprofitable due to strong competition and low prices. While in the rest of the world, shea butter costs $200 per kilo, and its market will reach $29 billion in the next 5 years. For this reason, we have created Shea Matters, a project that aims to create a commercial bridge between Africa and Italy that allows the introduction of natural products in a more profitable market.
First, we got in touch with Nasara, a shea butter producer who lives in poverty in a village called Kumbungu in Ghana. Nazara runs a cooperative of butter-producing women and also works as a teacher in the village school. These women produce Shea Matters butter by hand, ensuring a natural and high-quality product. From Ghana, the butter is shipped to Italy, where it is packed, resold, and part of the proceeds are reinvested to improve the quality of life of the village. But what are we as Shea Matters doing concretely? After having found our main partner in Mercato in March 2021, one of the largest fair trade cooperatives in Italy, we focused on product development. In December, we bought the first 200 kilograms of butter from the cooperative at a fair price for the workers. The regular purchases we will make will also allow us to guarantee a more stable salary for those women who previously lived on occasional orders. In the meantime, our team has been involved in the design of the butter pack, which follows our values of social and environmental sustainability. Our packaging consists of a fully recyclable glass and aluminum jar and a paper box made from food waste. This box is also structured to avoid the use of glue in assembly. Once it arrived in Italy in January, the butter was analyzed by Ahura, a B Corp made of women who deal with cosmetic analysis and subsequently packaged by Il Gabbiano, a social cooperative which deals with giving work to disabled people. Once we got the final product, we decided to explore the marketing following different paths. To better analyze the physical channels, we collaborated with our main partner, Mercato. Thanks to their network of shops, we brought our product to the shelves all over Italy for the first time, selling more than 1,000 jars. This commercial experiment has shown us that our product is in great demand and appreciated by customers in the fair trade sector. However, the hypothesized priority sales channel is online. This is because we would like to reach as an ideal target young people interested in the green cosmetics market, which are increasingly buying through digital platforms. For this reason, we launched in March a reward crowdfunding on Apple. This event was supported by the sponsorship provided by some influencers and content creators dealing with natural cosmetics. In this way, we have reached hundreds of people, created awareness on the project, and tested our logistics chain by shipping the packages to the final customers. These experiments were only a first step in promoting our product, and it will end with the opening of our definitive e-commerce by 2023, which will guarantee higher margins.
Of course, we are not going to stop. At Shea Matters, we want to create an entire line of sustainable cosmetics that have shea butter as the main ingredient. A broader product portfolio would allow us to grow our business, to buy more butter by increasing the salaries of the workers and creating new jobs in Ghana. Meanwhile, our team has also studied the production process of shea butter in Ghanaian territory, becoming aware of the large amount of waste that is produced. We are therefore developing 2 new methods to transform waste in resources for the village. We are developing a fertilizer whose main component is biochar obtained from the pyrolysis of the shea shells, a sustainable process that does not emit CO2. This product is very useful to make the soil more fertile and also to absorb heavy metals and impurities. This fertilizer will be produced directly by Nazara Cooperative, which could sell it in the area by increasing its product portfolio. We are also studying a biogas system for the village, starting from the waste. Biogas is a sustainable alternative to fossil fuels, and it's easy to produce. This would allow the village to switch to a more sustainable energy source and reduce the CO2 emissions. We also got in touch with a Ghanaian researcher from Timale University who has knowledge about reusing shea production waste. This would allow us to have a direct impact on the cooperative by implementing reuse strategies directly in Ghana. So, speaking about impacts, during summer 2022, we purchased school supplies for 660 children of the village. And by 2023, we will also be able to purchase an electric grinder to make butter production less tedious. Meanwhile, our team is also working on a project for a micro-energy grid for the village, powered by solar panels, a reforestation plan for shade trees, and a renovation plan for the water wells. What we have told you so far is not enough to present our mission. Our project is about the women workers and all the people living in Kumbungu, the importance of a human approach to business, and the fight of plastic pollution. We don't have to forget our self-care due to climate anxiety. We can change our behavior gently, generation next to generation, and be in harmony with our planet. This is our project. We believe in shea butter because shea matters and she matters.
Oceans are the Earth's neck, and oysters help them breathe. But how does it work? Our oceans are home to hundreds of thousands of marine species, and they always have the function of absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Sadly, humans have disturbed this exchange by leading to the acidification of the waters, which is provoking the disappearance of seabed organisms and reefs. Their death affects the entire marine ecosystem, weakening corals, altering fish's sense of smell, and making the marine environment noisier. Oysters filter seawater, and by doing so, they contribute to its cleaning from carbon and nitrogen. The latter is the major responsible for water acidification. Oysters are precious resources, and we cannot afford to dispose of them incorrectly, therefore wasting their potentials. Carrying out more detailed research on the shellfish industry, we discovered that in Italy, even if shells are made of inorganic materials, they are treated as organic waste, but in this way they are not used to their full potential.
Because of these problems, Oyster2Life was born. With our project, we will collect oyster shell from restaurants and companies in the oyster sector, avoiding the current waste treatment and giving them a second life. Our goal is to recreate a favorable living condition for the marine ecosystem of the Venice Lagoon by building a reef made of oyster shell. This reef will provide a shelter for new oyster larvae, increasing their chances to survive, grow, and contribute to the sea deacidification. In addition, the reef would also become home for the restored marine species. Where are we now? We are preparing the launch of the pilot project through a collaboration with biologists and Marine Research Center. We will start the pilot project at the beginning of 2023. We are also collaborating with STEP Green Tech, an innovation hub and an accelerator of green startups to help us find an effective marketing strategy.
For our business model, we took inspiration from other successful startups that realize solutions for the environment. We will sustain our project by offering to our customers the opportunity to adopt a part of the reef through monetary donations, receiving periodical updates in exchange for it. We will target two types of customers, individuals and businesses. The cost structure will be made of three main parts: logistics, shell treatment, and reef monitoring. To validate our business idea, we conducted a survey to understand people's interest in the marine ecosystem and therefore our project. And from the results, we understood that in Italy, there's not much awareness of these issues, but there's the will to invest in sea preservation and thus in projects like ours. Well, this is Oyster2Life. Everyone deserves a second chance. Second life for oysters, Oyster2Life.
We are students committed to making a sustainable growth of our planet. We are Enactus Polimi.